Shaz Chaudhry, Pep Talk UK, in Epping, in new surroundings with Terry the tortuous Steward. How you doing, Tel?
Yeah, good, thanks, Shaz. Lovely.
Tel, I've just had a little walk through this gym. Lovely little gym. Tell me about this gym.
I was down at TKO and Mark, who owns the premises, I was training his son and with Ellis, and he suggested he'd like to put a gym around, and he bought a nice premises and he's put a gym in here for us, and we called it JET, which really stands for his son, me and Ellis.
I see the punch bags are up.
Yeah, everything's up. Gym's coming together nicely. We're open now to anyone that wants to come down and see us. We've got cardio, we've got a lot of cardio stuff. We're doing boxing and we're doing fitness training and all. All women are invited. We're doing classes and getting it all together. And if you go on our website, you'll find it.
Terry, I've been trained by you. You used to make me run up and down Queen's Road, Buckhurst Hill. Are you making people run around in the forest around there?
Yes, 100%. Because we back right onto the forest, and it's a fantastic location. We can do some classes out there. It'll be very, very good.
COVID-19, everyone's obviously been in lockdown. Everyone's trying to get back out now. How's it been for the boys? Linus, Brad, Sean?
It's been very hard because there's nothing coming up for the future unless you're on main television and everything. It's very, very hard, but they're still hanging in there. They're coming in there and starting to do some training, and we're keeping nice and fit.
Weight-wise, are they still on point? Have they all been sitting there eating too much?
Linus has got a fight in 4 weeks' time, and he's spot on weight. Yeah, he's working hard. Sean, he's just come back off holiday, doing well, holding his weight. Brad's down in New Quay, where he comes from, and he's training up there, and then he comes back and he drops in and trains. We're all trying to tick over in case something comes up.
Linus has had a lot of heat on social media from some of the boys that have been around his opponent. How's he been handling that? Does that just wind him up even more and give him some menace?
No, we don't get wound up about things. It's talk. Yeah, on the night, there's 2 men in the ring. They'll sort out their differences, and if they want to talk now, let them talk. I installed into him, take no notice of it. It's only talk. We see on Saturday night, yeah, lots of talk coming out, and the big heavyweight landed up on his backside.
Yeah, what did you make it? Because from a boxing coach's perspective, that punch, was it the punch or was it that little movement?
It was more from the movement. That sort of punch, you train in the gym. You practice that in the gym, and he's practiced that for a lot of his time as a fighter, I would have said. And you don't just throw that comes out your hip. If that don't come out your hip, you won't get that punch in.
It's a difficult punch to land as well, isn't it?
Massively. You've got to slip, and then your foot's got to go right, and your hip's got to come right through it. And Povetkin pulled it off to a T.
I've seen you practice that punch with one of your young lads.
Yep, loads of times. Yeah, it's a thing that you have to continually do, otherwise you'll never do it. It's got to be a natural movement.
Because Linus tries to throw that punch. He does it, he moves just to the left and throws that uppercut.
Yes, 100%.
In terms of 2020, obviously it's been very difficult with no boxing about. Small hall shows not happening. How long before we can have proper fights at York Hall again, do you reckon?
I reckon 2021. I can't see anything beyond this year. I've heard that Blue Water might be taking on a few fights. I don't know how true that is. I know there was one at the York Hall the other day, done by, I think it was BT.
Yeah, BT. I think it was a Frank Warren show, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Frank Warren done at York Hall.
It didn't look like the York Hall. They've done a great job there. So there's room for them to be done. It's just when they start to let the crowds come back in or the people come back in, how many people they have and the social distancing and that.
Well, there was a crowd for one of the other boys who used to train, Ronnie O'Sullivan. He won the snooker and there was like 300 odd people there. So
yeah, so it's starting to happen again, you know. And I think slowly they've got to let people come back to enjoy themselves, you know, the football, the cricket, the everything, and the boxing. But the small promoters find it very, very hard. The likes of Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Of course, they've got big backings, big television backings, but I presume, and I know that the money's not there that they should be getting for the fights they're doing.
Well, we're hoping to see you back in the ring with Linus and Pesta when they kick off in 4 weeks' time. In terms of people wanting to come and train with you, or your son Ellis is a good little trainer as well.
Ellis is a fantastic trainer. Ellis is my son, the people that don't know. And there's Jay, is here. He's another one that's involved, and that's where Jet come from. Jay, Ellis and Terry. That's where we got the name from. When people come in here, we don't just throw them a bat and let them punch bags and all that. We try to help them, guide them through, and get them to where they want to go.
I know you do the pros, but do you do any levels? So someone that's a beginner
Any
wants
levels.
to come in.
Yep, any levels, from beginners, from age gaps to nothing. Yeah, you can come in here at any age, you can do anything you want. There's always someone here with a welcome face to bring you in and show you around and help you out.
For someone that's personally trained with you, Terry, I would highly recommend everyone looking you up on Insta. It's Jets Boxing, that they can come on to and have a one-to-one session with the old boy Terry Steward. And as sweet as he looks on camera, trust me, anyone that's ever trained with him or been trained by him will tell you it puts you through the cosh.
Thank you.
Terry, as always, it's a pleasure. Best of luck with the gym. Best of luck with your fighters. And we'll hopefully catch up soon.
Lovely, thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, Shaz. Bye.